Here we go, dude. This is the one that freaking changed my life. Check that out. Got it from Goodwill, probably in like, I don't know, 2000 or something, 2001 maybe. 59 cents. Uh, Insanely good album. Like, the songs are absolutely just brutal. Hole in the Sky, freaking Symptom of the Universe, Megalomania, Thrill of It All. Side A, like literally everything on side A kicks ass. Super Czar, kind of a weird instrumental. Am I Going Insane? Kind of a shit song, but it was, produced to be played on the radio, so, they had to freaking water it down. The Writ, very good. Sweet Leaf, I think on this copy of Sweet Leaf it's actually written over, which is funny. Probably because it was like a marijuana reference, and whoever originally owned this didn't want to hear all that, but damn, that is a good album, and that really opened up my mind and my music taste to metal music in general. I'd already heard some, bullshit like all their hits, like Iron Man and War Pigs, but this stuff has some real dark, doomy stuff right there, dude. Mind blowing, you know. I've got it on CD too. I think I gave it to I gave it to the owner of the climbing gym. But I got it on MP3 too. You know what I mean? I had like 3 different ways to listen to that album because I freaking love it so much. Yeah, man, Parkinson's disease fucking sucks, but the guy lived a full life, that's for sure. You know. And can't really complain about dying at 76, considering the whole freaking rock and roll lifestyle of partying and doing drugs, and he had a battle with like pain pill addiction and stuff even later in life. You know what I mean? Had his Black Sabbath farewell freaking concert just like 3 weeks ago. Had his just Ozzy in general farewell show, whatever. As like a solo artist. Yeah, man. Literally immortalized in the music that guy created. It's all you can really ask for as a person, as a human being, is to be, is to kind of create something that people love and have that kind of live on after you die. I think that's kind of, to me, one of the meanings of life, perhaps. But yeah, man, he's immortalized in his music. He's, got his children, got his grandchildren, you know what I mean? So can't really complain. That is a full life lived, guys. A good life. The man did it all. And I'm definitely gonna blast some music later tonight. Some Black Sabbath later tonight in memoriam. Look at that. God, there's my camera. My back-facing cameras. Shit. That's a happy boy. Yeah, I want to say, something about that real quick, you know what I mean? I was still am a big Black Sabbath fan. I think some of the best music ever made, like in general. Not even talking about rock, not even talking about metal, I just mean music, art, in fucking general, guys. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Where the frick? I was about to scoop some poop while I'm doing this. I like to multitask while I'm doing these talking videos. I'm not gonna show this, it's kind of friggin' gross, but I basically stubbed the hell out of my toe climbing. Didn't think much of it. It hurt, obviously, but I was like, whatever. Shit happens. we move on. Of course, I wake up the next morning, the thing's red as shit, and I'm like, oh, that didn't look good, you know? Couldn't hardly put a shoe on. Gets worse throughout the day. Decide, you know, I already put some like antibacterial ointment or whatever on it. But I was like, this ain't getting better. Obviously, got some kind of infection going on, so I had to go to freaking urgent care and get some oral antibiotics. It's doing better now. It's starting to drain, which is good. The body is expelling the infection, but I cannot climb, really. So I just blasted some upper body exercises Sunday night, real late. And then, man, that was a hell of a workout too. I think I did like 25 sets of freaking just really hyper-focused single rep pull-ups on small edges and like tuck planks raises on the rings with a brief hold into like a eccentric focus dip, trying to go as low as I can. And I got pretty low after like 25 reps, believe me. I got lower each time, to the point where like the freaking rings were touching my shoulders, so that felt amazing. But I'm quite sore, obviously. Whenever you focus on stretching under load, that freaking, you know, delayed onset muscle soreness will sneak up on you. I wasn't that sore yesterday, but today I'm pretty sore. I thought about it. I freaking had a session with a client today at the gym, and I had intentions of maybe doing some, you know, campusing, you know, some climbing without my legs, basically. But I was like, shit, I'm way too sore. I gotta take another day off. Fucked myself up real good. So maybe tomorrow I'll do that. Freaking plane goes by. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it, you know. Having little problems like this, it's just part of training, dude. You know, shit happens, and it's not like legs matter that much when it comes to climbing. Like, you know, at least walking around now without pain, so that's good, and I can, you know, I could do a little leg workout if I want. I probably will later today. I've been working on, instead of lifting weights to work out my legs, I'm working on my balance and my mobility a lot. So like get in front of a wall, you know, feet pretty much touching the wall, and I'll do like squats, you know, with my arms above my head or something, or I'll balance on one leg and kind of like reach my leg across the wall and do all these kind of like balancy kind of slab climbing kind of moves and postures, right? A lot of isometrics, a lot of active stretching, and that kind of stuff, I mean, pretty much directly carries over to climbing. I could even tell like the following day, last week when I started to do this, literally one session, I swear, made my climbing a little bit better. Like I was practicing I think I had a video of this, a short of this, that's right. I had a short where I shared me doing the sloth drill, which I didn't do, I didn't perform it that correctly. I could have slowed it down a bit more, but it was at 60 freaking degrees. Sorry, my glasses are falling off. It was at 60 degrees and I was freaking, climbing pretty statically, which is incredible, and kind of showed that those freaking wall drills, the legs, are actually doing something for me. So I'm gonna keep doing that for sure, and I'll do some of that tonight. Don't think I'll bother filming it, but maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. sometimes I'm kind of just like, fuck filming, you know. I just want to like train and not worry about, you know, distracting myself with setting up a camera and shit like that. It's not that interesting to look at anyway, I don't think. You know, I'm just doing like squats and friggin' one-legged balancing kind of reaches and shit. Nothing too crazy. What else, dude? 2 weeks we're moving out. And we are ready to go, man. We're sick of it all. We loved it here, but we're ready to move on to the next stage of our life, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep climbing. I'm gonna get with a friend of mine who's a personal trainer, see if we can collaborate. I'm gonna be back near my old, I gotta get these glasses adjusted. I'm like looking down, they're falling off. I'm gonna be near my old Taekwondo dojo too, so I might hook up with those peeps again. We'll see what happens, you know. But I think if anything, climbing is gonna be the one thing I continue doing seriously as a hobby. Still hunting for dog shit over here. So yeah, new location, but yeah, no. What really is changing? Still gonna live the same life, you know? Pursuing, I don't know, just fucking physical strength and excellence, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Living it. Just freaking living it, dude. Having fun with the process. Growing, getting stronger. Helping others achieve similar goals. And, yeah, man. Still making videos. Just being a different place. I think there is some pretty good climbing in Georgia, so I'm excited to check that out. It's going to be different. I don't think there's a whole lot of, I could be wrong, but I don't think there's a whole lot of sandstone like there is in Alabama. I think it's like granite and stuff, so should be an interesting feel. Supposedly easier rock to handle, so I might all of a sudden be like a consistent V8 climber, who knows. Dealing with, you know, rock with better friction on it and stuff like that. Less slopers, yada yada yada. So we'll see what's up with that. Looking forward to finding my next outdoor project. So I'm not sure there's really any like first ascents to be had, as pretty much everything in Georgia I'm aware of anyway has been climbed before, unlike here in Tuscaloosa, where there's some wild boulders out there that still have not been climbed. Definitely passing the torch, so to speak, to you know, my friends and acquaintances at the climbing gym. You know, they're gonna keep climbing locally. I've kind of told them about the spots to check out and frickin' expand on. So I'm hoping to see some film of that from them, and I'll definitely share that with you guys, because that is important to me. Definitely still care about the climbing community here and kind of opening up new lines in Tuscaloosa County, so that'll still be happening for sure. I know I got two guys that are definitely in the fall going to project the ultimate traverse that I climbed, what, 3 months ago now, something like that. The little V8 at Hurricane Creek. So that'll be cool to see their second and third ascents. I'm sure it'll look different than the techniques that I use, so it's always cool to see different people with different body types and different strengths and weaknesses, you know, doing like different moves to climb the same thing. Always very cool. And I don't know, man, I guess that's about it. Kind of a fucking plane going by. I think I've pretty much picked up all the dog shit. I gotta cut this fucking grass, but it's way too hot right now. So I'm not going to. Just gonna let it grow until it's cooler. Maybe tomorrow night or something I'll get to it. These antibiotics are gonna kick my ass today. I was tired as shit. I slept really well last night, but I like, you know, taught that climbing lesson this morning, and I got home and I like ate lunch and I fucking fell asleep on the couch just watching TV. After I ate lunch, I was fucking narked out, dude. These things are taking it out of me. But I think I will still have energy to maybe do a little bit of a workout tonight. We'll see. I'm on antibiotics for probably, I think, 5 more days now. Oh, here's some more shit. It never ends. Yeah, I think Saturday is my last day of antibiotics, so hopefully it'll clear all this shit up, and I'll be good to go to climb and put, you know, shoes on and stuff next week. There's a new set. God, these glasses are annoying, man. They resetted the wall at the gym this past Sunday. So I'm looking forward to climbing that. Always like to see, you know, how many problems I can climb on the first try and stuff like that. And how many I can do in just like one session with a little rest. Alright, I think that's all the freaking dog shit. Hell yeah. Time to chill for a bit. Y'all take care, have a good day. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your freaking day, your night, evening, whatever the fuck, whenever you're watching this. That's about it, man. It's another rambling video in the record book. Take care of yourselves, and keep crushing out there. Peace out.